here representing Detroit Summer today, Detroit Summer Live Arts Media Project, the LAMP. And Detroit Summer, as many of you all know, was founded by Grace and Jimmy Vibes and Jay Howell and I think about a dozen or more other community activists that wanted to see more youth involved in the movement building here in the city. And since '92, it's grown and evolved in so many different directions and so many shapes and forms and expressions of the ways that youth leadership can come to pass. And so at this point in time, our main focus is looking at a lot of things that Kari spoke about in his song, which is the injustices happening in our school systems and the lack of education and opportunities in our city, as well as the lack of opportunities for people to create not just a job, but a living for themselves and create opportunities for themselves, not just work for a boss or work for the street economies, but actually work for their life's passion and work for creating a better city and a better community and a better them in the process. And so a lot of the work that we do is focused on youth creating their own hip-hop, their own media, and basically bringing those together as part of a larger community movement to change the way that education happens in the city, the way that youth opportunities are created in the city, and overall putting youth in the forefront of determining what their future will look like, because hopefully they'll be the ones to live the normal for too many young people at a young age here. And so on that note, a lot of the work that I personally do is through music, through hip-hop, and intertwining that with the work that Detroit Summer does, with the work that we do in the community. And a lot of the things that I do is about intertwining the interconnectedness of different struggles. And so it's all right. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So basically, the intertwining of the different struggles happening in our city are, obviously connected to things happening in other cities, but also connected to the struggles happening, right now in Haiti, and not just, by some mere chance or accident, or not just because a butterfly wing, created the earthquake or anything like that, but actually because of the way U.S. policy has undermined what's happening here in the city and has undermined what's happening in Haiti's infrastructure to allow for something to happen of this proportion. Similarly, the way that U.S. policy and our tax dollars go to fund the militarization and occupation in various countries, including Palestine, including Iraq, including Colombia, and many other places that are being devastated and dominated by U.S. interests and U.S. policy. And so all those things connect to what's happening right here, not just because those dollars are being spent on attacking someone else as opposed to building up what's here, but also because the same mentality is used to oppress somewhere else is being used to undermine and oppress here. To give some concrete example, the same company that is building the wall in Palestine is also building the wall in the U.S.-Mexico border. The same police tactics that many police forces in the U.S. use are being trained by Israeli military, different idea of Israeli Defense Force practices. And so those are some direct connections that are happening, and with each situation is always those dots that we can connect. And so I'm going to spit this piece that for me, it talks about those issues and how connected they are. And it starts with a quote that Martin Luther King would speak a lot about, which is that, injustice anywhere is an injustice everywhere. And, a lot of times people focus on King's earlier years, but fail to look at, his later years when he spoke out about the Vietnam War, when he spoke out against, poverty, and spoke out against not just things that were happening in the South, but things that were happening all over the country. And so as those later years came to pass, he was talking about creating solutions, creating beloved communities, creating the kind of spaces that we have here today. But all of that starts with recognizing two things. One is that injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere, and therefore it's never okay to say, well, I don't have energy and time for their issue over there. I'm just think about mine. I'm gonna just get mine, and then I'll get around to thinking about theirs, maybe next lifetime. But seeing the way that our struggles are intertwined, and then secondly, seeing not just that we all have similar struggles, but that we also have so much to gain by uniting and, as Myrtle said, not ostracizing each other, but actually evolving together, nurturing each other the way we would a garden, or the way we would when we were writing a song. And so this song is going to need all of your help. So anybody that can stand, please stand. And we're going to try to get some energy in this song. Alright, so it's real simple. The chant is real simple. When I say injustice anywhere is, y'all say injustice everywhere, alright? And when I say the people united, y'all say will never be divided, alright? Injustice anywhere is justice everywhere. Injustice anywhere is justice everywhere. With the people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided. Metamorphosis, no better metaphor for this. Lyrics upon my lips paint you a self-portrait. Did my people make it out of Auschwitz in order to become our own oppressors? Present situation, the torturers. A fortress is built 25 feet tall, thickness 5 feet of concrete, apartheid wall. Color the security fence. All I see as far as the eyes stretch is our superiority complex, a new dawn, an awakening. Eyes wide open to the lies spoken, paper thin, no lifetimes frozen. Keep changing, no faking, no playing pretend. I'm hoping to step outside without choking on breaking wind. From factory smoke, this is sulfur, not cess. Schools closing chapters, getting ulcers from the stress. Breathing it gives you asthma, it's hazardous to your health. Just to be an inhabitant of the deep where we rest, it's a quest for the spirit of resistance. Can you hear it in the distance when you listen? Persistence. So what we fighting for? The day where you ain't even gotta fight no more. And that's the vision risen up to heights we saw. I hope I opened up a can of worms with all these anecdotes, because you can never candy coat the truth. And once you know with proof, then you can't ignore. Let me equip you with this handy Che quote. At the risk of sounding ridiculous, true revolutionaries guided by feelings of love. Give 100%, demolishing buildings and spilling civilians' blood. Collective punishment. But you know what I'm in, a new dawn. Sun rising on the horizon, it's a new day. Every opportunity lies in a crisis. Giving us our all when we fight this. We in it for the long haul, no compromises. Injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere. Injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere. For the people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided. Slap a cop, jog a door. No, I'm slapping. Slap a cop like Zsa Gabor. I'm ready like Helen to tell him I want a divorce. And the wedding vows, they promise to protect and serve. But we battered wives don't even give respect we deserve. Analyze, increase police presence. Adolescents get sentenced as felons. There's never no preventative measures to help us change the condition respectfully without putting a life on the line for this industry or weaponry. There's a discrepancy like good cop, bad cop. Every cop operates with injustice as the backdrop. So for the have-not, survival is padlocked inside of the jackpot. We ripping it to shreds. You ask who came first, the chicken or the egg, when they both vile and rotten. Laws, politicians that plot them, and the cops on patrol. Keep us locked to parole. They all getting cold and they stopping, so apathy's not an option. For all the lessons of life that you learn, we're not stopping till they're getting the right of return. To all the Zionists denying us, listen, we tireless, and it's a new dawn. Sun rising on the horizon, it's a new day. Every opportunity lies in the crisis. Giving us the all when we write this. We in it for the long haul, no compromises. Injustice anywhere is injustice